Right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Tarot Talk Tuesday. I am pre-recording this session, and in preparation for that, I have also asked if anyone wants a card read for them. So the way this works is I'm going to be reading the Tarot of the week, and then talking a little bit about what that means for everyone, and then I will do some card pulls. A little bit about me first. My name is Elihu John. I go by Elihu, and John, and whatever. I am a Reiki Master Energy Healer, massage therapist, tarot card reader, among other things. I have 3 kids, a wife and a cat, and we just kind of live our life, having fun. Um, as you do. So, I also read for my collective, because my role here is to connect with and be of service to my collective of people. And a collective is a group of people who have common agreements, common goals, common experiences. So, part of my service to my collective is to read the tarot of the week for guidance and also for um, just some clarity and bringing things to the forefront of the brain so that we can really think about it in a productive way. Much of healing is our mindset. So that's what I do. And sometimes it's easier for people to hear it than to try to read through a block of text. Apparently, I needed some clearing, and so my sound bowl got um, hit with something. So the collective reading for September 15th through the 21st is titled Success. This week, we are connecting our efforts in our results, or our efforts to our results, and observing how what we do has an effect. So much of the process of your goals manifesting has been difficult to justify, just justify doing, because the results have been slow during the process of figuring out how and building momentum. You are ready to see the results. For the numerology of this spread, I am seeing 7, 8, 9, 10, which are the last few steps to completion. 7 is the number of the mental mind, the place where our ideas and beliefs solidify so we can move forward with a holistic approach to our goals. 10 as the central card speaks to the end result of our effort. I found it interesting that the Chariot, the 7 of the major arcana, chose to be at the top of the wheel, and that the other spoke cards on the wheel did not go in numerical order. There are many ways and progressions to follow to achieve results this week. Don't focus so much on the order of tasks so long as you feel you are taking the next right step. Sometimes the cart has to come before the horse temporarily so that you know how to hitch the horse to it. Another interesting thing with this week is that Water Sister, or 11 in the sequence of the Cups suit, insisted on replacing one of the cards in the spread before they were flipped over, and 8 of Fire almost came out last week. Water Sister was in last week's spread. We are definitely seeing a progression here. Following one's path steadily accelerates into allowing change to happen rapidly, both in our inner and outer worlds. Your trust and surrender of control over everything outside of your wheelhouse will make the transition smoother. Stop worrying and start breathing. If breathing all the way in is hard, breathe all the way out first, and trust that when you need to breathe in, you will have air to fill your lungs. The next step is here in front of you because you aligned with it. Are you ready to take it? The answer is yes. So metabolize the fear and do it. 7 of Wind, Many Tongues, speaks to the feeling of futility as you try to use old systems to affect new results. It's not your job to try to fix someone else's broken system. It's your job to find the middle path through to get the new result. There is also an aspect of gossip in this card. Others may be wagging their tongues, and the noise may be something you have to shut out. It's not your job to correct others' opinions, and it's not their job to tell you how to live your life. Your inner voice must be the strongest sound you hear. The guiding card, 8 of Water, invites you to find your inner sanctuary and stay in it. Much turbulence happening outside, best to stay within your shelter so you don't get swept away. The old joke, why was 6 afraid of 7, shows up here to remind you that those who have never done what you're doing will have far too much criticism for their level of knowledge. Indeed, their criticism shows that they are out of their own comfort zone when they experience yours. A fish may not comprehend flying like a bird, although they both are quite comfortable moving in their own elements. Others' fear is not protecting you this time, it's hindering you. Give yourself permission to fly. No one else can do that for you. You are divinely supported, and you are deserving of your own confidence. When in doubt, come back to these truths. Receive the blessings you are offered, knowing you have earned them. I think this week is very interesting as it has been building on the foundations of previous weeks and previous months and previous years, honestly, of reading the collective reading. Last week was about confidence and walking the path slowly but surely, and this week it's about taking that confidence to a whole new level and allowing for success to come in finally. We've been waiting for this kind of success, and we've been waiting for these things to show up, so don't be afraid if it starts going a little quicker than you thought. If solutions come up to the surface, grab them. Just do it because you are ready. And I think that has been something that I have really enjoyed as well over the last few months. I say enjoyed because now I'm enjoying it, but I've had to get over the fear of, well, what if? What if it's not working out? Consider the fact that it is very much working out just fine, and that everything is going according to the larger plan. So I had 3 people respond that they wanted to have cards drawn for them in this live, or in this recorded video. The first one was Catherine Canning. And for you, I got 4 of Wind. 4 of Wind is also 4 of Swords, but this one has a little different spin. So this one is Mastery. And in it, you can see 4 butterflies and a full spectrum of colors. And each of these butterflies has a different set of colors and a different set of patterns on them. It speaks to the sense of wearing many hats, being many things to many people, and understand that your identity is not what you do for other people. You are taking on roles. You are saying, yes, I can do this, but doing is not being. You're a human being, not a human doing. So you have mastered several things. And so when you define yourself, allow for yourself to be not defined by what you can do, but rather defined by who you are. And allow that who you are definition to unfold and to trust that you are good. It doesn't have to be any more complex than that. The second person that said that they wanted a reading was Leah Jacobs. I'm gonna let out my cat. She's done napping. Leah, I got Temperance for you. And this one is about aligning with your highest good. Understand that the angle of the balance here is a little bit off from where you are. So if you can align yourself to this good thing that you want, imagine yourself wealthy, imagine yourself happy. The star in this is the pentacle in Rider-Waite Tarot. Any financial abundance, any wealth, any success that you are looking for, imagine yourself with it already. And then when it comes, you can say, does this match? Yes. Does this feel right? Yes, because you are a match to it. It is there. There are also some negative aspects to your journey showing up, it looks like. bear in mind that you feel more aligned to them right now, but there's a full spectrum of experience out there for you. And you can experience both. So you can experience both joy and sadness at the same time because they are two ends of the same stick of feeling. So, honestly, part of that is also optimism. The third person to request a card was Mary Saliers, and you got Earth Mother. You are in different seasons of your life. It is okay to understand that where you are right now is not where you have been and not where you will be, but it's not necessarily that you aren't in all of these places. You're in all of these seasons of your life concurrently, as you are present in the moment. So you have success and you are working towards success. You have family and you are working toward strengthening relationships or building relationships. That can also be chosen family. But this feels more familial than any other form of abundance. And family abundance is a form of abundance. So recognize where you are and understand that you're not seeing the whole picture when you just look into one moment. So that's an interesting juxtaposition of being present, because when we're present, we think, I am here, and this is the only moment there is. And if this is the only moment there is, then this is the only moment I have. And this is the only moment that I have things. That's not the case, actually. When we are present here, we can also connect back to our whole self. We can connect back to the whole timeline, the whole cycle, because it's not a timeline, it's a circle, and it is a cycle, and you are connected to all of it. So when you are in the center of this cycle, understand that you are walking your Dharma and enjoy the things that you have in the now for sure, and trust that it is a complete cycle and that all parts of it are good and all parts of it are abundant for you. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am pre-recording this for Tuesday. I will be posting this on Tuesday. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment. If I read a card for you, let me know how accurate it was. I look forward to hearing from you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.